Hey everybody, got another toy video here, and so I got a little different angle going on this time. Sorry if you hear the fan going, it's friggin' 90 degrees in here. I've always had a strong passion for video games, but also Legos, and, I think it was during my teen. I played with them way back in the day, like still have some of these things, like this one's from 2001, one of those booklet things. This giant poster thing, this goes all the way back to 93. I think the date's actually on here somewhere. Right now, fan's blowing it. Well, it's there somewhere, you can probably see it. There it is. Anyway, it was during my teen years, like, when I really started to flow with these things, and then over the years, I made so many, like, random creations and stuff, like, so, some of these are actually gaming related, in a way. The funny is, I would buy play sets and all that, but I think sometimes I like making the more custom things, like things that I come up with, like random ideas on my own that I kind of enjoy that more a little bit, maybe because it's a challenge. Now this right here is a fort that I made years ago. Yeah, some of these are actually Mega Bloks. They're the same thing, Peter. You know what, Lois? They are not the same thing. Anyway, this part keeps breaking off. Yeah, so it's like, this right here is like a sniper tower, if you will. There's a dungeon over here. There's a roof thing for this, but popped off. I set a bunch of traps along the side. There's a cannon over here. If you can see it. Oh, there it is. Like this was actually from another playset right here. It's like an axe wheel thing. Over back here we have this thing. Yeah, that's clearly a construction part, but whatever. And dumps those out for guys. And right here I have this rock thing. I like to, it's like it drops on a guy. A couple more archery towers and stuff. There's the main door to entrance. Now the piece just fell out. I'll fix it later. The reason that there's these rocks in here and stuff is because to kind of save time, I put these Mega Bloks pieces out here, and I was like, yeah, that's clearly like a mountain or something. There's more up here, so I was like, you know what? We'll make it so. Put these stalagmites in here, and we'll make it so it's a fort that's built in the mountains. Next, I have this little thing right here, some random weapon I put together. It reminds me of something out of like Final Fantasy almost. Yeah. Speaking of video games, I made a couple of Nintendo characters, and I know they don't look exactly like them, but whatever, it's Legos, so what do you want? This one right here is Pit, Pit from Kid Icarus. And we have Link. It's your imagination, Little Mac from Punch-Out. Yeah, I kind of just painted on random parts and stuff. And of course, Samus. I have others too, but I just brought those few with me. Now, if you remember this game, Stunt Racer FX for the Super Nintendo, where the vehicles had like eyes and stuff, that gave me an idea to do something like that, so I made this little thing right here. It's supposed to be like a vehicle from Stunt Racer FX. I also made this one, well, sort of. This was in this. This was had Alpha Omega Team or something like that. No, I mean, Omega's, I forget what the hell it was. Alpha Team. There was a game of it too for the PC or something, but that was where this vehicle came from. So I was like, you know what, I'll just attach eyes to it, and there you go. It's a stunt racer vehicle. I also made this thing, a mushroom. This is just some random thing I threw together, like a cross between medieval and sci-fi or something. Got lances. If you remember the game Blaster Master for the NES, and there was others, I think there's one for the Game Boy Color and one for the PlayStation, so I wanted to make something kind of like that, so I put this thing together. It's a little, there's the pod door thing, there's the guns on the front, even though in the game it's more like a cannon that's on the side here, but whatever. During my teenage years, I played a lot of RPGs, and I was going, like Suikoden I had a lot of inspiration from games like Suikoden and or Suikoden 2 mainly in the Fire Emblem games. So I always wanted to make like some kind of a wall or border thing, which I came up with this. I just took like a bunch of pieces and put it together and made like a checkpoint, you know, wall, border, checkpoint type of thing. Since you see those games, you see that in those type of games. Quick thing, this, you might have noticed this from other videos, like, see that little tan ball right there, and there's another one over there in front of Luigi, that green one. One right there in front of the Donkey Kong Country poster, another one over there, another one over there. Anyway, those, believe it or not, are actually Legos. I think there was only 2 of them. There was supposed to be more, but they were never released in stores or something. But, it was like, it came with the ball. It's supposed to be a planet. Like, that one, I believe, is Endor. And I'm pretty sure that one is Naboo. That's, Bespin, if you remember where, you know, I am your father took place. But anyway, it was like, it would be the planet, and then it would come with, like, a little figure. Like, in this case, this one came with Cloud City, and then, like, that Cloud City pilot. So then, you know, here's one of those, the X-Wing right here. I think this one was with Yavin 4, which I believe is that one over in front of Luigi. But, yeah, that's the story behind those things. So I was like, I had a bunch of those. It's like, I'm hanging them up all around my room, make like a solar system type of thing. Also got this right here. Because I had a bunch of different trees and stuff, but this was one of those, like, playset things that was like, it's a tree house, and I was like, you know what, because I have all these different trees and stuff, I'm gonna take like one of these, you know, base things and make a forest with like a fort in the middle, so to speak. So all kinds of things over here. This one, no, it's not that one, it's actually this one. This was actually from a Star Wars Endor playset, which you can see the little catapult thing here. That was from, put a little vine here for swinging or whatever, like Tarzan. Oh, sorry, I'm sweating in here. Anyway, if you heard of Lego Mixels, one of the, I forget which series it was, it might have been 5, but there was like construction ones, and I liked the way that it looked if you put all 3 of them together, so I was like, you know what, I'm doing that, so I bought all 3 of them, put this guy together. So I don't really collect too many of these, the Mixels. I never really got into them, but some of them were kind of cool. And this one right here, this is obviously not really custom, but, and he's backwards. This is a giant robot thing. I think this was like Special Agents or something. You know, they come up with all the different themes over the years. I think this still lights up to his arm right here. Figure out where the hell the switch is. The switch. Yeah, screw it. Anyway, yeah, he's got this claw here, and then it's like, if you blow up his, you know, think of it like a video game or something, you blow up his legs, you can do this, and there's like the boosters on the bottom. You blow up this part, there's the escape pod. So I saved the best for last. Now, over the years, there's always been some kind of medieval thing, like Legos, knights, whatever. And I think it was 2009. I always wanted one of the castle sets, like an actual castle. So it was 2009. I did get one, you know, which is this right here. I'll give you a full view of it. This took me like a week to put together, I think, but yeah, I still have it. So, just give you a quick little. There's a catapult here, some little ones right here. There's the tower. Throne, which it's kind of ironic. The throne is like in the tower, like right here, exposed. So what if they shot like a catapult in there or something? There's the drawbridge, stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, probably the peak of my collection, I would say. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.